Hello everyone. In the previous video, we have covered exercise 14.1 to find the mean by using direct method. So if you want to have a better understanding of this video, you can go back and watch the previous video. In this video, we are going to cover exercise 14.1 to find the mean by using assumed mean method. So here is the second question of the exercise 14.1 of NCERT textbook. Consider the following distribution of the daily wages of 50 workers of a factory. Find the mean daily wages of the workers of the factory by using an appropriate method. So I have already discussed with you when to find the mean by using direct method, assumed mean method and the step deviation method. Direct method can be used when the data is small and the number of observation are less. Assumed mean method can be used when we will be having the data larger and also the number of observation more. So here number of observation are only 5, it's fine, but we have the data which is having the little bit bigger number, right? So here we can use assumed mean method, and I have already told you this also. If you are sticking to a particular method also and solving all the mean problem, that is also fine. This problem also you can find by using direct method. You are going to get the answer same. So let me just tell you. The next column will be the midpoint or the class mark. How to find the midpoint? We will be finding the midpoint by using this formula. Upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. So for this particular interval, what is the upper limit? We have the upper limit 520. What is the lower limit? It is 500 by 2. So it will be 1020, right? After adding, divided by 2. So you will be getting here 510, right? Then if you will calculate for this, just check if you are getting 530. Then for this 550. For this 570. 570. And for this 590. Okay, now the next column is a new one which is been added in assumed mean method. What is this column? It is deviation column. Deviation from the class interval and the assumed mean. So we need to assume a mean. You can assume any of these value from the class mark, any of these value, but usually we will be considering the center one, the middle one. So here we have the 5 values, so we will consider the middle one, but you are going to get the same answer. So assumed mean, let it be 550 for this particular problem, right? Then what we will do? We will be just finding the assumed difference between these two. Fine. So find the difference. We have the xi as 5. We have the xi 510 for this value minus what is the assumed mean for you? Assumed mean is 550. So how much you will be getting? Here you can see you have two different sign and you subtracting smaller number from the bigger number. So you will be having negative sign here. You need to mention the bigger number sign. So it is minus, and after subtracting you will be getting 40. Right. Then what about here? Again you need to subtract 530 minus 550. How much you will be getting? You will be getting minus 20. Then 550 minus 550, right? 550 minus 550. It will be 0. In the same way, you need to multiply subtract 570 minus 550. You will be getting 20. Now this one will be positive because here the class interval is only greater than the assumed mean. So 570, let me write here. 570 minus 550. Which is equals to 20. Then you have 590 minus 550 will be how much? It will be 40. Right? After doing all this, what you need to do? The next column is for addition, multiplication of fi and di, right? So this column is your di, this column is your fi. So you need to multiply these two. So 12 into minus 40. So here plus is there, here minus. So you need to multiply. Plus into minus is minus. And after multiplying 12 into 40, you are going to get 480. Then 14 into minus 20. Here also again negative will come. Plus into minus minus. And here you will be getting 280. Then what about here? 8 into 0, right? So 8 into 0 is 0. Then 6 into 20, it is 120. What about the last value? It is 10 into 40, which is equals to 400. Right? Now you need to add all these values. So you can observe here, two numbers are having negative value. In between 0 is there, forget it. Now you have two positive values. So what you can do, add these two negative value, add these two positive value, and then at the end you will be getting minus 240. Okay, so after adding all these values, then you will be getting minus 240. Right? Now there is a little bit different formula for finding the mean by using assumed mean method. What is that? We have addition. We need to add the assumed mean plus what we need to add? We should have here summation of fi di divided by summation of fi. Okay, what is the assumed mean for as what we have assumed? We have assumed for particular problem 550. I am not saying you to assume this mean itself. You can use any of these, okay? But usually we will be assuming the central one. But you are going, if you are assuming any other values from this column also, then also you are going to get the same value. How? Because here you can observe you are going to subtract the assumed mean from that, right? So you will be getting the difference accordingly, and you at the last you will be getting the same answer. So 550 plus fi into di, how much we got? We have 240. It is negative 240. So let me write in bracket 240 minus 240 divided by summation of fi. So we did not add this, add all this value and check how much it is. Is it 50? Yes. So after adding this value, you will be getting 50 here. So 50. Now you can observe here, if there is a bracket and you have different sign, you need to multiply. Plus into minus minus 240 by 50. Right? So 0 0 will get cancelled. Now you need to divide 24 by 5. Right? So you need to divide these two value, and then whatever the answer you are getting, you need to write here. So after dividing, you will be getting 4.8, and then subtract this 550 minus 4.8. Right? So how much you will be getting? You will be getting 545.2. So this is the mean you got by using assumed mean method. If you are using direct method also, so you will be getting the same answer. So you can stick any of these, or if you want to try all these methods, that also you can do. That's it for today's class. In the next video, we will be covering how to find the unknown frequency if the mean is provided. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon.